evening. Thanks for joining us. The Prime Minister has been on a cash and jobs splash through southeast Queensland. Tonight she's at Redbank Plains for Community Cabinet and Max Futcher is there. Max, what sort of reception has the PM had?
Now, Bill, plenty of smiles and greetings as she made her way around the Ipswich area today. But if those polls are to be believed, she's playing to a tough crowd here in the Sunshine State, especially that news poll last week which showed Labor's primary vote in Queensland slumping to its lowest level of 22%. So a big job ahead. Those figures would mean that in this part of the world, the likes of Bernie Ripoll and Shane Newman, the local Labor MPs, would lose their seats were an election to be held this week. But the Prime Minister is pressing on. She's got her whole cabinet here this week. They're out there burning up the boot leather and trying to win Queenslanders back. Sandbagging in Ipswich.
How different is that from doing them by hand?
But holding back the anti-Labor tide in the Sunshine State is much harder. Last week's news poll showed Labor would lose all 8 remaining Queensland seats were an election held now. So the Prime Minister has come to listen.
I am spending a lot of time north of the border. I've been here since Saturday.
And she came bearing gifts. 46,000 for the Ipswich SES, 21 million for a new cancer care centre in Springfield. Her ministers are all here for tonight's Community Cabinet as well. And the funding announcements continued. The Defence Minister with a maintenance contract.
We're announcing today the signature between Sikorsky and the Commonwealth for $124 million worth of maintenance for our Black Hawks and our Seahawk.
It's good news for the workers here in Brisbane. It's also good news for the people of Queensland.
And Bill Shorten was with workers at Swanbank. The PM visits North Queensland next. Expect her to be a common sight as next year's election looms, shoring up support.
Have a team doing 4 at a time, pump it out quickly, move it around.
Good advice when a flood looks likely. Yeah, a flood of discontent perhaps here in Queensland, and that could be reflected here at Redbank tonight for the Community Cabinet. I say could because the Prime Minister concedes that while she does expect the questions on carbon pricing and mining tax, there's always those unexpected questions, usually on local topics. So that's Community Cabinet for you. Federal politics at its most grassroots level, Georgie.
Sure is. Thank you, Max Futcher.